What is up, team? So in today's video we're going to be having a look at Polygon Matic network, Polygon price. We're going to be diving into some technical analysis. We're also going to be talking about if Polygon can survive the bear market, Bitcoin TA, Bitcoin dominance. Can we see the Bitcoin dominance essentially exploding? If that does happen, we could see a massive altcoin bloodbath. So we're going to be having a look at that. Starting off with Matic, then we're going to go to Bitcoin real quick, ranked 17. So Matic is a top 20 coin, but that does not mean that it could survive. Now, I think that Matic network will survive, but that does not mean that, anything can happen. Let's just say that. We know what happened to Terra Luna, top 5 coin, top 6 coin, boom, crashed down, $45 billion, wiped in 2 days. So we do have $1.2 million traded at under 70 cents or at 70 cents right here. We got a market cap at $5.5 billion. So things are looking very smooth right now. Volume to market cap ratio is nice, 10%, which is pretty decent. Let's have a look at Bitcoin real quick before going into Matic TA. This is Bitcoin right here. It looks like Bitcoin is getting a little bit tired, as you guys can see. I mean, it seems like it wants to come back down. I mean, this is the trend right here. The trend is your friend. I'm not going to say too long into Bitcoin, but it seems like this could curve down and we could potentially retest in a week or so. By May 22nd, maybe we could be back and retest $27,000. If we break this level and close below it, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin comes back and retest 22,000. Now 22,000 is an interesting level. If we look at the weekly, I believe it meets up with the 100 or 200 moving average right here. 22,000 meets up with a 200 moving average exactly right here. So it is a quite interesting level. Going into the Bitcoin dominance, then we go into Matic TA real quick. I mean, nothing too crazy. I want to talk about this Bitcoin dominance right here. So the Bitcoin dominance, we were in a downtrend for quite some time. That means a lot of money was flowing into the altcoins in this season right here. Okay, so ever since a year ago, May 10th, 2021, we saw a decline in Bitcoin dominance, and now we are finally breaking out. As you guys can see right here, this was a nice little trend line. Now the question is, can we see the Bitcoin dominance regain? Can we see Bitcoin regain that 60% dominance? That's going to be very interesting to see, because if we do see this happening, we could see a massive bloodbath. I mean, we already saw a bloodbath, but we could see a bigger bloodbath. Now, coming back to the main question is, can Matic survive this bloodbath? Can Matic network survive this this huge crash? Well, this is the news. This is good news, okay? So we saw Facebook, Meta last week chooses Polygon blockchain to expand into Web3. So they actually chose Matic Network and Polygon Matic Network to expand into Web3, which is fantastic news. Facebook, multi-billion-dollar industry, social media. I mean, Facebook is not going anywhere anytime soon, at least what I know. So in my opinion, no, Matic Polygon network is not going to die. I think it will survive this upcoming bear market. But of course, guys, this is not financial advice. We're going to have to see. Does that mean that Matic is not going to crash down? It could crash down. Maybe you could get in a better price. We're going to have to see. Let's have a look at a TA analysis real quick on Matic, okay? So we are in this triangle, same as Bitcoin. It seems like we are getting a little bit tired. And as we know, when Bitcoin dumps, altcoins dump, okay? So Bitcoin right now is down 1.5%. And guess what? Matic is down double that, okay, or 1.8, almost double that, okay? So nothing too crazy to see over here, guys. It is double, actually. Now the question is where are the zones? Where are the support zones? Where are we going? Where can we go? Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so number one is this area right here, sitting at 69 cents. Okay, 69 cents, 70 cents right here. This was the number one region. Now if I actually extend this, we actually meet up exactly from this wick, got rejected exactly at this wick. A little bit of below this wick as well. If we do come below, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back and retest 25. If Bitcoin does, I'm saying it, if it does, everything is an if it's an if, guys. If Bitcoin does come crash down to essentially $22,000, I wouldn't be surprised if Matic comes back to 28 cents. If we do see a multi-year bear market, Matic can come back down as 4 cents. I don't see Polygon coming down to as low as 4 cents. I mean, we do have some strong area right here, but I don't think we come back to this region. I think we're going to come back right here, consolidate for a little bit. We are in a bear market. I mean, there's no question about that. Bitcoin's having a hard time. If we go back to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's king. I mean, let's have a look on the 4 hour. It's having a hard time essentially breaking these EMA ribbon. Now we know ever since we broke these exponential moving average right here on May 5th at 3 p.m. we saw it's been very, very hard to essentially come back up. We saw rejection right here. We saw rejection right here, came back down, right here, came back down. We haven't been able to have that nice little breakout above the 55 EMA ribbon, which is the dark red line right here, the last one holding up. So until we have that on the 4 hour, then we could be maybe bullish short term. On the daily, we are still extremely bearish. I mean, this thing is holding down ever since we broke on April 11th. Okay, April 11th we've been below, and that's about it. And I've told you guys a bunch of times that when we break it and confirmed multiple red candles below it, which was right here, then it would be pretty hard to essentially come back up. And this is exactly what happened. We saw this crazy dump. Of course, the Terra Luna whole crash made everything 10 times worse and accelerated the whole situation. But we're gonna have to see what happens with Bitcoin in the near future, with the Bitcoin dominance, altcoins, and whatnot. Guys, this is my video on Polygon, Bitcoin dominance, and so on. If you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.